Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Lovin Keto, Ron's weight loss journey, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and subscribe to the channel? It helps other people know when they post videos. And before we get started, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey, so please do your homework first. I wanted to say to everybody, welcome to 2023. Today is Monday. It is January 2nd. I'm a little, not really late in posting videos, but I felt like doing a video on January 1st. I had something going on my left side. It's a lot better today, but I had to really, anyways, I could hardly move. I was on the eating pad most of the day yesterday after I got back from my walk. And I think what it was for the last weekend, the Christmas weekend, I had got some cold set in my back, and it was really doing a hard number on me. And so anyways, I just rested all day yesterday after I got back and watched the Patriots game and went for a 3-mile walk yesterday and, around the city. And it was really, really quiet in the morning. It's a holiday, especially after January, the New Year's Eve. So it was kind of really cool walking the streets and not having to worry about too much traffic and getting run over and stuff like that. I was able to take a lot of photography photos, but the city sidewalks and the roads were really, really wet, and so I really didn't grab out too many photographs that I felt comfortable sharing. So, I go out every day and I try to take photographs and I take selfies and I just have fun. I talk to people and I have many, many walking adventures that I've done over the course of the past year. So today's topic I wanted to talk about is only I could change my life. No one could change it for me, and I truly mean that. I started out my journey, most of you know, on August 17th, officially in 2020. I posted my first video in September of that year, so I'm really going by year to year and from that date and when I actually lost the weight and whether or not I had ups and downs of course of my journey. This morning's weigh-in, I weighed 225 pounds. So from the start of my official journey, I lost 100 pounds, and I still maintained over 100-pound weight loss in a 124-week period. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. Now, overall, I lost 130 pounds since the beginning of the year in January 2020. So I mean, I can't get over the amount of change in me and where I'm going to where I want to be. Now I haven't hit my weight loss target goal of 180 or getting down to below 200 pounds. But together you and I will get there, and we'll take one day at a time. Right? Roll one day, and with weight loss is a journey. It takes forever to get weight off. I've had so many failures along my way, but failure is not an option. And failure is necessary in order to be able to succeed. And, we truly are going to succeed. And I truly believe that. And if I didn't believe that, I want to keep putting out these videos for you guys to, enjoy my posts that I put up. On my regular Facebook page, Ronaldj, I post good morning quotes, even on my own support group. Ron's weight loss support group and the Shrinkables. I'm a very positive person. I try to help as many people as I can. I do about 90% volunteering that I do for the city, and I give back to the community. I enjoy that. I do filming. I do photography. I just try to help out as many people as I can, and staying focused, I know, positive, and it's sometimes it's hard, and you don't always feel like that, and I get my mood swings, and sometimes I get depressed, and so, but I never let it stop me from continuing on my journey. I've been very, very blessed. Every day I get up, I can walk. I get 2 arms, 2 eyes, 2 legs. I still got my hair and my bald. Not that would be a bad thing, but I'm very, very thankful that God's given me a new life on earth by helping me lose the weight and continue on my faith. And so I made a commitment to lose weight, and I'm going to continue losing weight and to inspire as many people that I can to get healthy, and that's what it's all about, getting healthy. So this past week we did an awful lot of walking. We did an awful walking over the course of the year, and we're going to continue to do the walking. Now we did join another YouTuber, that marvelous YouTuber, Derek's walking step challenge for the month of January. I'll have his link below the video and to show more. He has a great group of followers, and he's always doing challenges. Him and his wife had done the hard challenge, 75-day hard challenge. I was going to do that in the new year, but I'm just going to stick with what's been working for me, and basically low carb weight loss meals. I've been doing keto for 2+ years now, and a lot of people are information about keto. They seem to think it's all bacon grease and all that stuff, and non-healthy foods for you. No, it's not. It's not like that. You have to really do your research and homework, and like I said, clear it out with your doctor before you would start any plan. And trust me on this one, I know what I'm talking about, because I was going to get weight loss surgery, and they had all my pre-ops and everything, and we had a surgery date for 2020, and I said, I told the doctor, I said, hey, look, I appreciate all the stuff and effort you're doing to try to get me on track for having weight loss surgery, and I talked it over with my primary care doctor, and we discussed many options for me, and I decided that I wanted to try the ketogenic lifestyle, because I had tried it once before in 2019. I was somewhat successful on it, but it was really, really dirty keto, and it was like, it was the pound of bacon and the 12 eggs a day and all that stuff there, and that wasn't keto. I'm sorry, that wouldn't have been an option after a while, and when you wind up putting the weight back on. So I've been very, very successful how I've been doing this. Every now and then I'll have a raw meal. I don't call it a cheat day anymore. It's just, it's just part of life. I'll give you for instance, 2023 and January 22nd is going to be it's a hard choice to make. I got invited to go to a 90th birthday party or a 30th retirement party, and both people are very important to me. So what do you do? And they're both at the same time, in both different places. So do I go to one and offend the other person, or do I not go to either one of them and say, well, it's not fair to either one of you that I don't go to one? But they're both important people to me, because my friend Rocky is 90's a very special birthday, the milestone. God, I'm 66. Can you imagine another 24 more years and it'd be like 90? So I don't know what to do. So I'm at a crossroad, and I'm not asking you for your advice, but what would you do? I mean, I'm thinking about Carla, when I volunteered with over the years for the studio, they actually got me involved in video. I never thought I wanted to have a video channel and YouTube channel, and go on public television and win awards for my work. I won the trophy plaque over there next to the Superman logo. I won awards for my work in documentary and other types of awards for photography and stuff like that, for photojournalism, and I'm very proud of my accomplishments, including the Citizen of the Year Award in 2019. And so I'm leaning towards the Carl, and maybe I'll just send a birthday wish video for Rocky to have, and just thanking him for all he's done for the city, and like him, and I'm a member of 7 members of the Historical Commission in our city, and we're only allowed to have 7 members, and out of 100,000 people, I'm one of them. And you're going to have associate members, have as many as you want for that. But I've been so blessed to be able to help the city, and sometimes it gets on my nerves. And when it does, I usually just stop and slow down a little bit, and I just don't go in the office over there. And sometimes I'll go in the office on days off, like today. I could go down to the office. The building's closed today because of the /holiday, but I got a key to get in anytime I want to get in. And I have gone there on Sundays and stuff like that, because it's kind of cool having the whole building to yourself, and lock up the door behind me, and lock it up when I'm done, and make sure everything's the way it was before when I leave. And basically what I do is I go in and I scan photographs and images that I catalog, and I do stuff like that, and that's what I enjoy doing, and I'm very good at it, and I know what I'm doing. It makes it even more better, and I go in and listen to my Spotify playlist. So when I go walking, I have a playlist that I made up of motivational songs, and my favorite song is Going the Distance, with the Rocky song from the original Rocky movie, and Eye of the Tiger, and Roar with Katy Perry, and I have so many others, but I have like a short playlist and I have a long playlist. So when I'm going walking on a long distance, I'll play the long distance song. Oh, and I love the main Star Trek theme from the first movie. Not the first movie. I like that one too, but I have that on another playlist. The 2009 movie theme, that I crank that up when I first go walking. It gets me really pumped up and motivated. And then I follow that with the Superman theme from the original Superman movie, and then it just continues on, and it helps me get motivated and gets pumping out. And then I'm usually cruising, and I do like I average between 3 to 5 miles a day. So when Derek asked me if I wanted to do the walking challenge again, the first time I did it, I had issues with my right hip, and I didn't know at the time it was the hip, and I thought it was the back, and so I slowed up a little bit. But reason why it's a good challenge for me, because it's January, you get cold weather in January, you never know what to expect with weather-wise and snow-wise, but if it's snowing out, I can always go down to the mall and go walking over there, and if the street is icy and unsafe for me to walk, I'll just go walking in the mall. And I can always go walking up downstairs where I live. And the goal is 50 miles for this month. We'll see if I can achieve it. I got 3 miles in for yesterday, so I'm well on my way, and I'm going walking this morning. But so I wanted to share something with you guys. So let me go to the desktop over here and get it from my desktop so I know where it is. So I'm thinking about changing my YouTube name, and I want to get a website, and I also want to go to all those social media platforms, so I can use some help with the social media platforms like Instagram and Pinterest or something like that. But some of the names I was thinking about was Ron's Weight Loss Adventures, Keto Delight, Low-Carb Keto, Low-Carb Kitchen rather, Keto Goodness, Simple Keto, Keto Heaven, Keto to Go, Keto Guru, Keto Plus, Low-Carb Delight, Keto Chef. And one of my Facebook friends, she told me she likes Ron's Keto Cafe, she suggested. So I'm leaning really towards Ron's Keto Cafe because I really love coffee, and I'm always at the Main Street Cafe, which is a coffee cafe that's owned by Mayor Dean, and I've been friends with him since my hood days. Him and I went to school in the 3rd or 4th grade over there at Lancaster Street School. And, we've been friends for that long, and he's been the longest acting mayor of the city of Leominster. He's always recognizing me at events and stuff like that. And I'm always supporting his coffee shop. And every time I go in there, the people there are really friendly. Every now and then I'll get something like a pastry or something that I know I'm not really supposed to have, but I have it anyways. But his coffee is absolutely the best coffee in our city. Even, I go to Dunkin' Donuts and I go to all the little coffee shops that we have and stuff like that. And the atmosphere is so friendly in there, and it's cozy. And, he did give me a mug over here a while back ago. It's called the 3 o'clock a.m. Club, because I'm up at 3 o'clock most mornings. It says Inside Leominster, and he has a weekly show on the studio, LTV. And with Mayor Dean Mazzarella and 9 a.m. briefing every morning, because I do follow his briefings every morning. Basically, the briefings for the local city, and ever since 2020, what happened back then, he's been doing morning briefings, and I watched pretty close to all of them. And he's like on about almost pretty close to 700 briefings, and if I can't watch it in the morning because I'm busy, I'll watch it in the afternoon, and informs us of what's going on in the city and stuff like that. And plus he's got an inauguration tomorrow night, so I don't have to film that. I did go and stop at the studio last week, and I asked him if they need me to film it, and he said no, they got it covered. And so I'm going to do photography, which is really what I want to do anyways. But next year, we're already in next year. We're planning on getting a couple of video cameras and another photography cameras, and I'm going to be putting myself out there publicly for hire. So if you have any weddings or functions like a DJing, stuff like that, where you might have a hall function and you need photography or want it filmed professionally, I'll be available for hire at reasonable prices, and everything will be negotiable. And yeah, so that's the way I have planned for probably around midsummer, and I'm going to continue filming for the city the best I can. Been looking for a job. I'm not going to be too concerned about it right now because we have some things called the SARA coming pretty soon, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to do your own homework on that because I don't want to make this a political channel. But it's going to be interesting, we'll see what happens with everything going forward. And so anyways, let me know what you guys think and show more content about, should I create a whole new channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, or should I keep this current channel and just rename it Ron's Keto Cafe without confusing too many people? But that's what I want to use them. I'm pretty sure I'm leaning that I'm about 98% to that name, Ron's Keto Cafe. The reason why is because it's a lot easier for people to remember. Yeah, Lovin Keto, Ron's weight loss journey. That's all about my adventures and everything. Well, I'm kind of going to break away from some of that format and create a whole new platform. That's why I was almost leaning towards a new YouTube channel name. But let me know if you want me to keep this channel open but just change the name, or should I just create a whole new YouTube channel and hope eventually I get a whole new group of followers that follow me along, and then I'll have a whole new introduction going into the new channel name and what I want to do with the channel as far as continue on. I do want to continue on with the recipes and maybe do a keto on the couch type thing and talk keto and have some live conversations with you guys and invite some other YouTubers in on the live keto on the couch platform type deal, and we'll go live and talk, answer many questions about keto, weight loss, and and keeping it respectable to other people's feelings and stuff like that. But I've been subscribing to a lot of different YouTubers. I get a lot of my inspiration through videos on YouTube, even if they're not weight loss video channels for they cook meals that aren't keto or low carb. I make them into low carb. It's so easy to swap out potatoes or something, or flour, or anything for like almond flour, coconut flour, even lupin flour. Now I got a lot of bad feedback on lupin flour, but it's not really that bad. It's kind of high on carbs, but you kind of really have to do your homework and say, well, how much is this really related to carbs that are going to affect your body. Now, I've been very successful on my ketogenic lifestyle, and I'm going to be going back to old school basics, Keto 101. I want to go back to counting carbs and keeping my weight, to 20 net carbs a day on my carb journey. It's going to take me 3 weeks to get back into ketosis. I gained a lot of holiday pounds over the weight, and it made my stomach sick and bloated, and my wife introduced me to a new water she found that actually has electrolytes already in it, and I really loved it. And when I scanned it, it's 100% keto approved, and so I'm excited about it, and I'll share all that in another video I do when I do my new channel. But let me know what you guys think about Ron's Keto Cafe. Should I keep it as a new channel name, or should I keep this channel and just change this channel name to that name? But anyways, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to be like and share and subscribe, and be watching for other videos. As I get time to put them up, I'll put them up. But I'm going to go for a walk, and hopefully that left side will loosen up a little bit more. We had a dynamite year. We're not disappointed. We're like I said, when you go from a 4X shirt down to a medium shirt, I think that's fantastic. And I was in a size 60 pants, and now I'm in a size 32. So what do I got to be angry for? How many people could say that? So if I ever tell you I'm having a bad week, go back to where I was to where I am now, and you know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's all I got to really say. Hope you really enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too long. I'll try to have shorter videos, and that noise you hear overhead is my central heating system, because we live in an apartment, and every now and then you'll hear apartment noise or outside street noise going by. There's nothing I can do about it. at some point, when all that funding kicks in from the SARA, we'll be able to afford to buy a house, and I'll have my whole studio room, where I actually have a couch where I can sit down and talk in front of a coffee table, and I'll have multiple cameras set up all over the place. It's in my own area for cooking, and that's what I envision for this coming year or possibly next year. But in the meantime, just continue with faith. And if you don't believe in God and Jesus like I do, believe in yourself, because we all know you can do this. And just be patient, because it takes time. Like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. Weight loss is a lifetime adventure. We didn't put this weight on in one night, and it's going to take longer than one night and one day to get it off. You just got to be patient. It's all it is. Just be patient. And remember what our mom said, patience is a virtue, and I truly mean that. But anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Peace and love.